pretty nice to see. And yeah, unfortunately, the Sentinel is just taking care of that land speeder Tempest, but yeah, can't do too much against Space Marines. But yeah, it's going to tear up that Rhino transport unless the Space Marines do something about it, which they have. They actually driven it right up to the Sentinel and just started blasting it away after disembarking. So it's pretty gutsy move actually. So it's a good thing Imperial Guard was on their toes, or else yeah, they would have just been yeah, just destroyed pretty quickly actually. But yeah, as you can see, it's doing a pretty good job just running away, but it's getting pursued by transport and a Tempest down with crack missiles, but the Tempest doesn't seem to be concentrating on it, so they're probably okay. So they'll be relying on that listing post to destroy it. And what do you know? Down it goes. And here we go. Wow, that was pretty quick turnaround actually. That was pretty good use of combined arms by the Space Marines. Just the way you use the Tempest, the Rhino, and the Space Marines, and the Assault Marines as well, to just disrupt the Imperial Guardsmen from shooting off their various nasty weapons as well. So here goes a listening post for the Imperial Guard, and looks like the Plasma Generator is probably the next thing. Although the Imperial Guard are going to tier 3, so that means they'll have some pretty good elite infantry and vehicles available to them as well. Actually, when they get to that stage, the Space Marines still seem to be in tier 2. Quite a bit of their investment seems to have gone into troops, but Imperial Guard are certainly got some troops left over there. Getting torn apart from the Space Marines though. It was pretty quick of them to send them into the Chimera. However, looks like Space Marines are shooting at it. It's going to survive though, so it just leaves the Sentinel and the command squad who are still attacking the Space Marines. And there goes the Space Marine transport. I'm surprised actually. They got quite a few resources to spare, and in such a tight game like this, where they're obviously up against a pretty good opponent, you'd think they would be wanting to spend that requisition as fast as possible, rather than just leave it behind really. But for whatever reason, they're saving up the points. Maybe they're too busy fighting the Imperial Guard, and I certainly couldn't blame them. Or yeah, they might just be saving up for, I don't know, tier 3 maybe. But yeah, see what happens. Yes, we're seeing Basilisk being built. That's the artillery unit for the Imperial Guard, so that'll give the Space Marines a bit of a headache, like as if they haven't had enough things to worry about already. It looks like the Imperial Guard are also attacking on the left flank as well. Space Marines have sent a Hellfire Dreadnought actually, so that'll be able to do a bit of disruption, as you can see, to the command squad. So yeah, they're not hanging around. Not entirely sure who would win between the Sentinel and the Hellfire Dreadnought actually, because Hellfire Dreadnought does have better armor, but the Sentinel is a dedicated anti-vehicle unit, so it's a bit tricky actually. I was kind of hoping to see how they would fare, but in either case, we're getting a nice little battle happening on the right flank now. Space Marines destroying the listening post on the on the rightmost relic, and yeah, just retreating once the bulk of the Imperial Guard's forces arrives. So yeah, it's pretty good action so far, and yeah, it looks like they might have been saving up after all. So yeah, they're going to tier 3, building another Tempest, and building another Space Marine squad as well. They got a single transport that's just been killed right now. I'm not entirely sure if maybe they should make another one to accommodate the additional Space Marine squads or not, but see what happens there. As for the Imperial Guard, they seem to be pretty content to just hang around the right flank, and as you can see, they've got their elite infantry out, the Kasukin, who are they're incredibly good infantry actually, especially with a priest attached. Certainly more than a match for the elite ranged infantry of the Space Marines. And here we go, we've got Imperial Guardsmen very slowly advancing and capturing everything in their wake. Yeah, as you can see, they just have incredible range. Every single one of them has that sort of range, which is kind of ridiculous when you have those Space Marine Terminator units that are meant to be their elite units, and only a couple of them can even match the range by Kasukin. It's kind of funny, really. I mean, especially when the Kasukin have a priest attached, they can make them invincible for 10 seconds as well. Quite amazing. But yeah, as you can see, they're jumping in. It's a bit of a glitch there. I think they were jumping in assault marines. One of them seemed to teleport though, but yeah, unfortunately getting torn to shreds though. And yeah, we got that fanaticism ability going down by the priest in the Kassakin squad, which actually means that yeah, they're invincible for just a few seconds. As you can see, we managed to buy them enough time to do a bit of damage to the space marines though. But they did manage to mitigate that by using some frag grenades on them, and a bit of a shoddy move by the Imperial Guard actually. They used that bombardment ability that this command squad has at tier 3, but they attacked some of their own troops as well though. There we go. So yeah, so far yeah, we're just seeing them lay waste to the Space Marine base actually. I don't think the Space Marines can turn it around. They're building their own elite units, but I think they'll arrive a bit too late to be able to stop the Imperial Guard, but you never know. Might be wrong. It'd be good to see some more back and forth action, especially between two rather good players. So we're seeing a second Predator being built. Should be able to make quite a difference as well, even against vehicles like the Sentinel, just due to its sheer armor alone. And incredibly enough, the Imperial Guard, all by being destroyed, it's quite amazing actually. So the Sentinel has retreated just in time, the Kassakin have retreated just in time. The command squad seem to have gotten, yeah, they've all been killed. And Space Marines might just have the advantage once more, so not too shabby, not too shabby. So it looks like, yeah, they're attacking back through the right flank as well. They don't have any of their own transports, unlike the Imperial Guard. They have the Chimera that needs to be repaired. And yeah, just so far we're just seeing a nice little counterattack by the Space Marines. So what we see by the Imperial Guard looks like they're going to full-scale war, or they're rather researching the upgrade, which is called full-scale war, so that allow for more advanced vehicles like the thingy-majinky, there's so many names to remember. The Lehman Russ battle tank to be built, so that'll be more than a match for the Predator, though, and at least until they are able to upgrade the Predator with las cannons. But yeah, even unupgraded, the Predator still does pretty decent damage. Actually, it's a pretty good main battle tank, or what counts as the main battle tank in the 41st millennium, I suppose. Yeah. So yeah, pretty solidly built actually. As you can see, they're doing a pretty good job leading the assault, and yeah, they're just helping very slowly to tear up some infantry. And Imperial Guard, they're building them as pattern commands, so that might suggest that they're actually going something even more advanced, such as their Baneblade, which is the their super unit, and they might just be able to build it because of the relic that's still in their control. So it depends. Okay, so just in time. That's very, very close timing by the Imperial Guard. They started building their Baneblade just as the Scout Marines started to decap their point. So if they decap that point before Baneblade started building, they wouldn't have been able to build it. So Imperial Guard might just be able to hold back this attack with their own Baneblade, especially when pitting it against other tanks such as the Predator, as you can see. An unupgraded Predator especially. And yeah, we're not seeing any upgrades except for smoke launchers from the Space Marines though, so it looks like the Predators will be stuck in their unupgraded states for some time actually, so probably for the rest of the game actually, given that it's pretty close to ending. And yeah, as you can see there, they're sending, the Space Marines themselves are sending their full brunt of their forces into battle. Their elite units doing a pretty good job providing some close supports. Yeah, so you're just tearing apart some rather scared looking guardsmen, and yeah, they're even chasing away the Ogrins, which is kind of funny really. I can't quite see, okay, they don't have a priest or anything attached, so that explains why. And yeah, they actually don't have any regular Space Marine squads left. They've only got oh, actually, yes, they do. Whoops, I didn't see that, sorry. So yeah, they got him in that Rhino transport, providing a bit of range support to the Assault Terminator veterans, who just completely torn up that Ogre squad. And finally, the Imperial Guard have deployed their Baneblade, but yeah, finally it's a good game, but they kept going though, it makes you wonder. Nah, they most likely would have lost anyway, because even though they do have their own super unit out, and they can disable Predators just like that, they don't have really much more. The Imperial Guard don't really have much more than that, and Space Marines will give them a pretty hard time with their elite units. The Assault Terminator squads, every time they take a hit with a hammer, they actually have a chance of disabling the unit, as you can see, and stopping them from firing. So it makes them pretty good against elite and super units. And there you go, some pretty close battles indeed. I thought it might have been almost over for the Space Marines actually when they're getting attacked by the Imperial Guard, but that combined defense really really helped save the day, I'd say, and pushing forward with Predator tanks certainly helped secure the win as well. So there you go, another sorry, another Soulstorm replay done and dusted. So yeah, we should hopefully be seeing more of this sort of stuff, and yeah, hopefully be talking about it. A couple of new sites coming out next week as well, and hopefully some of my own games coming out next week. So until that happens, this has been Damien Davidovich signing off.